Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about...
Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to...
There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster outline. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Coming out with it, and the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Tight end now in motion. Anderson with the carry. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game record.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. And the ball is free on the pitch. They found a way to get him the rock, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Johnson looking to throw. Right down the middle. Got a man, it's Smith. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fighting off the defender. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for his man. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. To the ground with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Runs through the tackle.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it on the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. That's the 30. 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll run it from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Jukes his way for more. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Johnson looking to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They kick it away on fourth down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the back. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This will likely be the last play of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why...
Turns on the Jets. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The Wildcats have it back from Northwestern offense, headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Finds the tight end. Northwestern will have to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson wants to throw it. The screen, he can go. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Smith. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They take the lead with the 6. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared. Do in this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Oh, there's an alley to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really... Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the grab. Makes his man miss. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. He breaks a tackle. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. DB's right up on the receivers. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Akron. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Hansen sucks.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Peoples. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The quick out. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in stride inside the 20. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were their favorite coming into this one, but they get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the 2-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
And I would say this is one of the hardest things to do in football. When you know an onside kick is coming, you're not going to get it very often, but they perform it, and they got a chance to go down the field now and go win this game.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller,
turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He gets it into the... for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab deep. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Johnson looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.